Hi, everybody. So what grade are you guys in? Second. I remember when I was in second grade, kind of. It was a long time ago. My teacher was Miss Lantis, and the school that we went to was just this one big room, and it was way out in the middle of the country. And we didn't have an elementary school like this. It was just us in one school. And it was all a whole bunch of kids my age. And we did all sorts of different things. We all had our own special cups. That was different. We had counting sticks. Do you have counting sticks? Yeah. Cool. I can't believe that I'm still around 60 years later. What I have done before and what I will plan to do today is to talk to you a little bit about me and being a police officer and being the police chief now. Have you ever read this book before?
No.
About Officer Buckle and Gloria. Who do you think Officer Buckle is? The dog?
No.
Oh, where? Oh, the police officer? Are you sure? Maybe it's Officer Buckle? No, okay. So then who's Gloria?
The dog.
The dog. The children sat up and stared. They were even looking at their own shoes. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. Number 101, always stick with your buddy. I like that book. You like the book?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a blast. It always is. And I think being able to do things like read a story and engage the kids in the conversation is just so incredibly important to build that relationship. That's one of the reasons that I strongly support having a school resource officer, is those relationships are just so important in the community.
I felt really good about it and happy.
It was kind of scary. It was the first time I ever met a police officer in real life, but it was fun.
Being a police officer isn't just about being strong, or it's mostly about being intelligent.
Also, my grandpa used to be a police officer, but he's retired now.
What was the best part?
When he read the book to us.
When he started telling us about his job in the home.
And what do you think the coolest part of his job is?
I guess to be at the police job.
I think it is that he saves the day every time someone is hurt or got robbed.
I think they listened so well to Mr. Squiers when he explained his role as police chief. We had, 60 some kids in the classroom, and 50 some kids, and they did so well listening. He's really great with kids, and he had them very engaged during the story and explaining his roles.
I loved how he connected a lot of times he said, connected the reading, writing, math to his job. That was purposeful. He kept saying, I think I'm hammering that in. When he brought the handcuffs out, the kids were like, oh, they were so excited to be able to actually hold those handcuffs. It's just neat to have the chief. We had the boss of the school here.
Yeah.
So we had talked about how our superintendent is the boss of all of Whitehall, and then he's the boss of, like the principals and things, and then it trickles down. It was neat to make that connection with Officer Squiers, with the officers, and then he named all of the officers. Cool. Mrs. Ditburner's husband actually works here, so that was a neat name that they were like, oh yeah. So
And he asked for questions, and he said, remember what a question
Yes.
is, which was so
Yeah.
just point. And the kids had good questions. So I think
they were
that was
engaged.
wonderful.
I think to have an actual community member come in and